Hey, another list review. This one is for Sealand Open that I am TOing, and I think we have 28 signups right now. Although not all of you have paid yet. Go pay. Um, but this is one of the lists that's being worked on for Sealand Open, and this is from Kaspar, my pet project. He is my history buff. I am his competitive whacker. We try and help each other out, and it's great. I love him to bits. And he sent me this list that he's working on, and it is a classic Kaspar list. Let's go and see. Here we go. Because it's an Italian list. Now, for Sealand Open, I have allowed version 2 by Lorenzo, the alternative Italian book. If you don't know it, go and, basically I posted it on all the Facebook forums. So Bold Action Facebook, the international Bold Action Facebook group, it's there under the files. And it's a really good attempt at fixing the Italian book. And this is what Kaspar is using. 18 order dice, 996 points. Ooh, those last few points on an SMG somewhere. Right. So we have a second lieutenant, inexperienced, with an SMG. Kaspar often uses his lieutenants as a morale bubble, which they work really well for, and he's good at using them in that way. And then comes his Bersaglieri infantry sections. Now, he'll know what I'm going to say. He's bought the LMGs. That doesn't work. That's a waste of points. Don't ever do this. But they're veteran, and he's going to use them as either skirmish infantry, skirmishing up a little bit, or as backline holders. And because they're backline holders, they need a little bit of range, and because they're small units of skirmish infantry, they need a little bit of extra DACA. I still don't think they're worth it, but that's why he's buying them, and he loves his LMGs. So who am I to judge? I'm just an evil whacker, right? He has 4 units of veterans, 5 men each, LMG, rapid deployment. That rapid deployment, I can't remember what that does. Let's see, rapid deployment. There, they can re-roll failed advance or run orders as long as they bring them closer to the. So as long as you're moving up, you can re-roll the order test. That is pretty useful because you don't need to move much. You just need to get closer to the enemy. So you move that 1 inch closer, re-roll. Perfect. That's really good. Medium mortar, inexperienced. This is me rubbing off on Kaspar, I think. Flamethrower team, regular. Yes, really good. Breda, and again, this is another thing where we can debate whether or not this is worth it. Kaspar is making these work, and he's really good at using his artillery in clever ways. He's good at locking down lanes of shots, and if you can set that up right, that 2-shot plus 2 pen, that can really do some damage. So most light tanks and vehicles, trucks, will not want to get into that line of sight, and veterans will also be weary of doing it. An AA truck with a light automatic cannon. Yes, so that has doubled the autocannons. Very good. A Fiat, that is for the flamethrower. And the second platoon here, we have, again, 2 Bersaglieris. Again, the same setup. So that makes for 6, wasn't it? Yeah, 6. 6 infantry units. That's a good setup. Another mortar team, another flamethrower team, another Breda, another AA truck, and another Fiat. Wow. Yeah. This has all the trimmings, doesn't it? It doesn't really have like big, chunky, full-sized units of infantry, but it's got veterans. And everything is at the right level, right? What needs to be regular, the flamethrowers, that's regular. What needs to be inexperienced, the mortars, that's inexperienced. The only thing that it sort of maybe lacks is a sniper. So maybe one of these Bredas change that for a sniper, maybe. But I'm not even sure about that because there's just such a lot of goodie in this one. I really like the list. I do enjoy myself a good Italian list sometimes, and it is a little bit of a torment to see all those machine guns, but I'll live with it since it's you, Kaspar. I really hope you bring this list to the Sealand Open. It will be glorious. Cheers.